This radio show might make you cry, will probably make you angry, will most assuredly make you laugh, and is guaranteed to make you think. 3-6 Nation Radio, where no topic is too hot, no take is too cold, with Monica Livingston and Sean Parker. 3-6 Nation Radio, in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, welcome to 3-6 Nation Radio, live from Listen Vision Live Studios in our nation's capital. That's right, the beautiful Washington, D.C. How's everybody that's in the studio doing? Woo! All right. We got a little in-studio audience today on 3-6 Nation Radio. I am Monica D. Livingston, the leader, founder of 36nation.com and 3-6 Nation Radio. I'm here solo. I'm missing my main man, Sean William Parker, a.k.a. the main event voice. I'm going to tell you why Sean isn't here a tad later. He was supposed to be here because he has some very exciting news, but he's not here. But we'll find out a little bit about that later. What a week it has been already. Lord, the Vegas tragedy. I feel like each week we just keep talking about something that's just, about a loss of life, a loss of lives, hurricanes, shootings, terrorist attacks. It's just getting to be just, really just hard to even turn on the TV. I'm just like, just never mind. But we're going to try to, do things a little lighter in here today because everything is so heavy. And maybe some of the stuff will make fun of some of the idiots that think that the tragedy in Vegas is because of something that the nation is doing as a whole. I'll get to that later. Speaking on a lighter note, though, but keeping with our loss theme, yeah, my Redskins man should do it again on Monday night. It just every time I think we win, it's done, it's over with, then we end up losing. And I went to sleep. I was confident. I actually went to sleep and I woke up and yep, we had lost. So HTTR always, but we'll see. I had a good week though. I got an opportunity to interview Councilmember Trayon White, Ward 8 council member, and we did an awesome event, Listen Vision Live Studios in 3-6 Nation. Jacob, my famous fearless engineer, was with me, and we got to interview some great people at the Richard Wright Public Charter School event that we did on Tuesday. It was Tuesday, right, Jacob? It was Tuesday? That's all meshed together. Yeah, Tuesday. And that was a good event, and we got an opportunity to interview Dougie Fresh. 6 minutes. Yeah, so I was hyped about that. It was really good. Oh yeah, and in other great news, there he is. Look at this. And is there a picture of me with him? Let's see how cool I look. Get him, Monica. I didn't know he was that much taller than me. Dougie Fresh is 51 years old, and he still looks young. I mean, black don't crack. I mean, he ain't baby face or nothing, but I was surprised. I was like, dang, Dougie. Okay. So he must be using 6 minutes of facial cream. I don't know, at least a day. But in other great news, though, did you guys know that your president made sure that people in Puerto Rico had paper towels? Yeah. Yep. So... Okay, so show lineup for you guys today. I'm excited about our show lineup. We have The Truth. She is a spoken word artist and author of this book right here called Untitled. She's going to talk to us about the book, why she wrote it, what's in here, and some of her goals and aspirations. And then she's actually going to perform for us also. So I'm super excited about her being here. We also going to have Chef Carlos in the building.
Con Virtual Wallet de PNC, ¿sabes cuánto tienes disponible para gastar en los momentos más?
Oh, okay. I don't know what I'm hitting or what I'm doing, but let's do that. Does that help? We have some technical difficulties here today on 3-6 Nation Radio. Okay. So anyway, I don't speak Spanish, so I don't even know where that clip came from. I mean, I have Rosetta Stone, but I never get past the first, 90-minute course or whatever. Anyway, sorry, I digressed. That's ADHD for you. So Chef Carlos will be in the building, and I'm supposed to be cooking. Those of you that know me know that, boiling water and fixing some pasta, some of you call it ramen, I call it pasta, is a feat. And so I'm going to be doing a little something more tricky today. We're going with a pumpkin theme here, and I think we're going to do some kind of soup or bisque or whatever. So, and what the people that are in studio don't know is I'm going to make them eat that, and hopefully they live to, see another day. So we've got Ivan Inspired also will be here with his rant. We're going to give Ivan 2 minutes because we missed him last week, so we're going to give him more than 1 minute. We're going to give him 2 minutes, and we got a bunch of stuff going on. So let's get to it. Without further ado, let's take one break. Crystal City Sports Pub, and then we'll be right back with 3-6 Nation News. We'll be right back.
It's Sean Parker here, and whenever I want some good food in nice-sized portions, not bird-sized food, but big boy portions, I look no further than the Crystal City Sports Pub. Now, if you just stayed on the original first story of the restaurant, you'd be more than happy with the pool tables and the aforementioned good food. But then they went and added a grand second story with, check this out, 6 37-inch LCDs, 2 8-foot projection screen TVs, and a 10-foot projection screen TV, and as a cherry on the top, a state-of-the-art sound booth. They're open 365 days a year, and they are waiting for you. The Crystal City Sports Pub, 529 23rd Street South in Arlington, Virginia. Call them at 703-521-8215 or visit them on the web at ccsportspub.com. It's Sean.
All right, it's 3-6 Nation news time. Hold on, I gotta get ready for news. All right. It's important now. Looks smart now. Okay. Carolina Panthers quarterback Cam Newton laughed and made light of a female reporter who asked about one of his teammates, saying it was funny to hear a female ask the question. Jacob, let's go to the tape and let's see actually what Cam said, and then we'll talk about it.
I know you take a lot of pride in seeing your receivers play well. Devin Funchess has seemed to really embrace the physicality of his routes and getting those extra yards. Does that give you a little bit of an enjoyment to see him kind of truck sticking people out there?
It's funny to hear a female talk about routes. It's funny, but fun is coming along, man. We're gonna. This is a big game for him because of him being from Detroit, and I know he wants this win extremely bad, and just to see his growth over the years. He's a completely different player. We're not just on the field. And, I told him and Benji today, those guys' preparation has been different this year. And, credit the coaching for it, and just moving forward, we're going to expect those.
All right, so that's what Cam said. He said routes. It's just funny to hear a female talk about routes. It's funny. So I want to know, if you're listening, Facebook, you can call in also what you think about Cam Newton's response. Here's my take on it. Having played women's professional tackle football for several seasons, I think I played for 7 before I had to retire because of my ankle injury. Although I came back after 18 months of rehab, 5 pins in a plate, and came back out there and retired in the end zone. Yeah, whoop whoop to me. Yep. Let me play my own. Hold on, Jacob. Okay. Hold on. Watch this. This is for me. It's not working. I wanted to clap for myself. Can the studio audience clap for me? Thank you. We're going to leave sound effects alone today. Okay. So anyway, having said that, I know a lot of women that are professional tackle football players that are beasts, on and off the field. And so we don't really think anything's funny about us playing football. But I will have to say that when I watched the clip, I thought, well, maybe he was saying it in a way like, wow, that's unique, not funny, haha, but interesting, and not really degrading her as a female reporter. The other thing that you have to remember is that this isn't the first time that he's encountered this reporter. She's not new or anything, so he sees her all the time. So that is another reason that I think that maybe it was just not as bad as everyone thinks. But I want to know what you guys think. And first we'll go to The Truth is in the building. What do you think about what Cam said? We'll cut over there for a second and see if you were offended by it or you have any thoughts at all about it.
I'm really not offended by it. I mean, it's a lot of times it's expected. I played basketball and, it was a surprise when I was able to beat a male playing ball. So, it's not a surprise for me that men are amazed or question whether we know what we're talking about or if we are as good as we say we are, or knowledgeable about a sport. It's not a surprise.
Yeah, the only thing that is, if he truly meant it, it is a little disheartening that someone that is an athlete of his caliber hasn't run into, other athletes that are women. Most of the time it's that dude in the bar that's never played anything that I have to get straight, right? When I start talking and I'm like, oh, about that route and, whatever, and they're like this, they look like, what the hell? And I'm like, yeah, finish your beer, buddy, and hurry up because you're going to be late to your kickball game, But it normally you don't run into that with stellar athletes or elite athletes because they've got a sister or a girlfriend or somebody, or at least on college campus, they knew somebody that was a female and that was a beast. So I'm gonna see what Cam has to say about it. He hasn't responded yet, which is also upsetting. The NFL said, they kind of stepped aside from him, saying, we don't stand with him. The Panthers did kind of the same thing, but he's yet to apologize or come out. So I guess we'll have to stay tuned to see what's going to happen with that. But I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. You guys, again, get at us on Facebook, tweet us, all that kind of good stuff, Instagram, and let me know what you think. And you can also call in 703-898-2754, and we'll take your call live. All right, my second story, and then we're going to keep this party moving. My second story is kind of about Vegas, but not really. Pat Robinson, the evangelist. I use that word loosely because I'm not sure what God he's working for and where he's leading people. Hell. Anyway, he says the Las Vegas attack was the result of disrespect for Donald Trump. There is violence on the streets because we have disrespected authority. He went into this tirade about, all this disrespect to the flag. We're actually going to take a look at the clip, and then we'll talk about Pat, because I have some other things I want to share with you guys about Pat Robinson for those of you that are still following him thinking he's a cool dude and going to leave you to Jesus. Jacob.
Violence in the streets, ladies and gentlemen. Why is it happening? What I'd like to give you is the fact that we have disrespect for authority. There is profound disrespect of our president all across this nation. They say terrible things about him. It's in the news, it's in other places. There's disrespect now for our national anthem, disrespect for our veterans, disrespect for the institutions of our government, disrespect for the court system, all the way up and down the line. Violence in the street.
We're back. Okay, so yeah, that's Pat's take on it, that we are being disrespectful. Not the president of the United States throwing paper towels, not the president of the United States running around talking about he can grab beep anytime he wants and they like it. No, that's not disrespectful. Now, I'm not surprised at this because, unfortunately, as a child, I grew up watching these televangelists, thought at one point in time that I wanted to be a preacher, and then, lesbianism happened, a whole bunch of things, but that's a whole nother show. So anyway, so I used to watch Pat all the time, and I thought he was a good guy. Over the years, Pat, with every birthday, gets a little crazier, a little more senile, right? I don't know who dressed him and sat him up. You see him, he was leaning to the side. He had to hurry up and get out of that clip. He was going to slip right off that couch, right? But here's some of the other things that Pat Robinson has said. When a lady called in one time to say that her husband had a wandering eye, and, she was worried about that, he told her just to fix herself up and look pretty. And if she was doing what she's supposed to do at home, basically, he wouldn't be having a wandering eye. He told one lady that she couldn't be as ugly as she was. He literally said this is the preacher that said this, because that would make him cheat. To stop talking about him cheating, another time where the lady had caught her husband cheating, stop talking about it, let it go, and just spice things up in the bedroom. So hallelujah, Pat Robinson, there's a special place for you, and I think in the end you're going to be tricked on where it is, honey. I really do. Okay, so that's what I had for Pat Robinson. Listen, we're going to go to a commercial break. We're going to come back for our Community Spotlight segment. We will be talking with The Truth about her book, Untitled. I know you can get it on Amazon.com, but we're going to talk to her a little bit more about where you can follow her, where she's going to be performing next. And then if you stay tuned in, you're actually going to get to see her perform in studio live today. This is 36 Nation Radio. We'll be right back.
Come on, hustle, 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 hustle. Get your head in the game. Come on.
Are you setting the right example for your kids?
Are you even trying? The ball's down there. What are you doing? You need to get some confidence.
Come on, hustle up, get up there.
Reviewing last year, ad revenue has declined 15%.
Come on, get your head on straight.
Before your child's next game, ask yourself, how would you like it if they copied your behavior?
There are many ways which we can improve.
That's for sure. You need to get some confidence.
Positive Coaching Alliance has valuable tips and tools to help our kids perform their best while keeping sports enjoyable for everyone. Their development zone is a great resource for parents like us. Positive Coaching Alliance, creating better athletes, better people. Learn more at positivecoach.org/foxsports.
It's about respect. Respect for our teammates, respect for our fans, and respect for our game.
It doesn't matter who you are or where you're from. On this team, we're a family.
Racist, sexist, and homophobic language have no place on our team.
We pledge to make our locker room a safe place for everyone.
No matter your race, religion, or whether you are straight or gay, if you can play, you can play.
I'm going to have you introduce yourself. So, hey, we are back. This is 36 Nation Radio. It's our community spotlight segment. I am joined by The Truth. She is in the building sitting here with me. And thank you for coming. You had to drive from Baltimore?
Yes, I did. I did.
We special. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. How was the traffic?
Horrible.
Yeah.
Horrible.
You had Baltimore traffic and DC traffic. But you got here on time, so I do appreciate that.
I tried my very best.
Listen, the main thing we wanted to do was let people have an opportunity to know about the book. We want to give you an opportunity to perform. So tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you're from Baltimore. Mm-hmm. What do you do? How long have you been writing? Why did you, want to do this? And all that kind of stuff. So give us some feedback.
Okay, so as you said, I'm from Baltimore, Maryland. I've been writing since the age of 10 years old, actually. Okay. I always had a love for poetry ever since I could read, since Highlights magazines.
I remember Highlights.
Yeah, since Highlights magazines at the age of 5. And I've actually performed other people's work at the age of 5.
Okay.
So I always had a love to perform. It wasn't until like 13 that I was able to actually perform my own work and do what I love to do with my own writings. And from that point on, I haven't pretty much stopped.
Now, when you were 13, were you doing like talent shows at school, or
were
you selling out big venues? Were you at Verizon Center, or what was going on at 13?
No, I was starting really small. I did a little competition at a library. Okay. Actually, a teacher was like, "Yeah, there's a little, poetry competition. You should go try it out, And I went there and I got first place, and I was just like, super excited.
Right.
But in the midst of that, the judges were actually spoken word artists on the Baltimore scene.
Okay.
So once they seen me, they pretty much grabbed me and took me around. I was in venues before with my mother because she had to take me in because I was too young.
Right. Well, somebody did a really good job of putting that that little program together because they had real people that you could get real feedback from. I was thinking maybe the library, it's going to be the librarian's husband, and a volunteer Bible school teacher, right? But you had actual spoken word poets that were there, so they kind of, could mentor you. So are you doing this full time? What else do you do? What else do you like to do?
No, I wish I was doing this full time. It seems full time because after my full time, I'm just doing this all the time. I'm a machine operator at a business. I can't say their name,
Right.
But boring stuff actually.
The CIA. That's operating machines.
Yeah.
They call them bodies. No, right. All right. Yeah. Well, tell us what's in the book.
So, in the book is pretty much a book of poems, a book of poetry, prose, and quotes that I've formulated all throughout my years. It's a book that has 4 chapters in it, no table of contents, because I feel like it's a journey. And in your journey, you start where you start.
Okay.
And you find your end when you find your end. And you also are able to become a part of the book because at the end of the book, I made a space just for you to write your own thoughts.
That's awesome.
To add to it.
Now, what inspires your poetry? I mean, are you writing about things you see? Is it all encompassing? Is it, things that you want to be? Or talk to us about how you decide to write, your inspiration for writing.
So my inspiration for writing is encompassed in my name, Truth, pretty much. I want to deliver the truth no matter what it is, the good, the bad, or the ugly. And I eventually found that out about the good, the bad, the ugly, because everything you thought the truth was just all good.
Right.
It wasn't until, growing up and running into the bad and the ugly that I was like, man, truth encompasses so much more than I thought from initially. So anything that I write, the common denominator is always the truth.
Okay.
And revealing it and hoping people find healing and inspiration through it.
All right. Well, listen, we're going to go to commercial break, and then we want to hear some of this. Tell people where they can get the book, and how they can find out more about you, all your social media tags, and where you're performing next, if you have anything coming up.
Okay, you can follow me on IG at The Truth the Poet. That is D-A Truth, D-A Poet. On Facebook, I'm there as well. You can just type in The Truth, D-A-T-R-U-T-H, The Truth, and I will definitely pop up. There you will also find links to order the book off Amazon. If you're local, you can always receive the book straight from me.
Okay. And how are book sales going?
Book sales, okay, so my book release just happened on September 30th.
Oh, whoa.
I just released the book.
Okay.
And
see how this how 36 Nation Radio does. We get that stuff before, everybody. That's like we like TMZ, cutting edge right here.
Right. Yeah, that's what's
okay,
up.
Monica,
That's
right.
what's up. So shortly after that, that Tuesday, my school hit me up, and it's a part of the curriculum. So all of the students for about like speech classes and literary classes all have to study out of my book.
Wow.
So I've sold.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Congratulations. That's a big deal.
Thank you. It's a dream come true actually for me. So so over 200 books have sold since the 30th.
Since the 30th?
Since the 30th.
All right, make that 201 because you'll give me one today.
Amen. I appreciate that.
Not a problem at all. All right. So and what do you have coming up next? So you're going to be performing anywhere nearby or?
I have like a lot of personal things coming up. Like people want to do their wine tastings. They have me perform there. Another school wants me to do their 6th to 8th graders, I think.
Okay. So now just tell me this real quick. How difficult was it to get your book published?
Oh man. So actually Amazon makes it pretty easy, but to actually do it yourself, it's a lot of work. I self-edited this thing like 1,000,001 times. It is tiring. I honestly don't ever want to write a book again, like on my own.
Just hope this is it.
Yeah, this is
so
it.
Get this one, people.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to need a whole team next time. All publishers and everything. Hopefully, be able to grasp that.
Well, you'll be able to with the book sales. You'll be able to hire a whole team, and don't forget about 36 Nation. Always make sure when you get super famous that you keep coming back right here to tell us about your next book and the next big things that you're doing. I'm as an educator by trade, I am so excited about this being in the hands of young people and being part of the curriculum. I think that when you have books that inspire kids and they're not just your dry old textbooks, that's where real learning takes place. And the fact that you went to the school makes it that you're a real person, tangible, that they can identify with, and these kids see themselves in you. So hats off to you. Thank you for doing it. We're going to take a break, and then the Truth will be on stage, and we're going to listen to something from the book or whatever it is that
it'll definitely be from the book.
Okay, all right, we'll be right back. 36 Nation Radio.
Thank you.
Come on, hustle. Get your head in the game. Come on.
Are you setting the right example for your kids?
Are you even trying? The ball's down there. What are you doing? You need to get some confidence.
Come on, hustle up, get up there.
Reviewing last year, ad revenue has declined 15%.
Come on, get your head on straight.
Before your child's next game, ask yourself, how would you like it if they copied your behavior?
There are many ways which we can improve.
That's for sure. You need to get some confidence.
Positive Coaching Alliance has valuable tips and tools to help our kids perform their best while keeping sports enjoyable for everyone. Their development zone is a great resource for parents like us. Positive Coaching Alliance, creating better athletes, better people. Learn more at positivecoach.org/Fox Sports.
It's about respect. Respect for our teammates, respect for our fans, and respect for our game.
It doesn't matter who you are or where you're from. On this team, we're a family.
Racist, sexist, and homophobic language have no place on our team.
We pledge to make our locker room a safe place for everyone.
No matter your race, religion, or whether you are straight or gay, if you can play, you can play.
It's Sean Parker here, and whenever I want some good food in nice-sized portions, not bird-sized food, but big boy portions, I look no further than the Crystal City Sports Pub. Now, if you just stayed on the original first story of the restaurant, you'd be more than happy with the pool tables and the aforementioned good food, but then they went and added a grand second story with, check this out, 6 37-inch LCDs, 2 8-foot projection screen TVs, and a 10-foot projection screen TV, and as a cherry on the top, a state-of-the-art sound booth. They're open 365 days a year, and they are waiting for you. The Crystal City Sports Pub, 529 23rd Street South in Arlington, Virginia. Call them at 703-521-8215 or visit them on the web at ccsportspub.com.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back, and we have The Truth. She has performed at Busboy and Poets, Warm Wednesdays, a couple of other places, Coppin State, Towson, Loyola University, but none has been as important as 36 Nation Radio today, right? She may not feel that way, but anyway, put your hands together, studio audience, for The Truth.
Thank you. So this first piece starts off with a little bit of music context. I'm no singer, but just vibe with me. Never thought I'd be falling for you so easily. I said, never thought I'd be falling for you so easily. See, you are so easy, like Sunday morning. Simple like morning stretches, easing the night's tension. See, you are the magnitude of happiness taken for granted. No wonder why I was still wishing. But luckily the past didn't realize its blessing. Didn't see the precious gift that God had concealed in you. See, you are so beautifully packaged, a gift to me that I will take my time unwrapping, because I want to explore all of you. See, I want your sweet nectar, your morning dew. I want your venom and your ailments too. See, I want to be your armor. Let me take on whatever pierces you so that it never pierces you again. See, I take on this challenge because you are so easy like balance. I mean, a perfect 69, the way we are so level-headed. See, whatever is on your brain, I get it when no one else gets it. See, that was a double header. Get it? See, I must admit that even though amazing, it bothers me how I'm falling for you so easily. Because, see, you are so easily captivating like music. You are my music. See, you are the perfect picture with sound. You are my muse. So inspiring every time you come around that I want us alone together on the daily, making Marsha Ambrosian passion so good that it's Anthony Hamilton amazing, that I need it often. I mean, more often than the weekend. I'm talking intimate nights, no sleeping, and I won't tell nobody. See, I will genuinely tell them ain't none of their friends' business the way I, Alicia Keys, lock your secrets, because your secrets are safe with me. I swear I never thought I'd be falling for you so easily, but see, you are so easy to enjoy, like my favorite artist. I swear every song of his makes me think of you. If you wanted me to break it down, it would be I.E. that you are my P.Y.T. That's so M.J.B.A.D. that you became my Thriller. Would give me butterflies every time you passed me by, but see, I remained a smooth criminal. I swear love never felt so good, but every time I look into your eyes, you make me remember the time when we fell in love. See, I told you to give me that ring finger, because, girl, I want to rock with you, yeah, all night. And a couple of forevers, Chrisette Michelle, creating our own Wale matrimony, because, baby, I got plans for you. Like creating our own Zion without any miseducation. See, I want to build an empire with you for sure, because you're so beautiful. And I don't care who knows. And throughout up, downs, I believe we will always remain in sync. See, all this cuffing I was doing, and you was the missing link to compliment who I am, my style. See, you got my wrist on clink, clink. You could call it lockdown. And I swear I never thought I'd be falling for you so easily. But who could call it falling when I feel like I'm floating, gliding on cloud 9. See, you also nurturing, comforting, stress-free. It's amazing how I didn't have to pass away to experience resting in peace. See, baby, you call me Buddha because you bring out the peace in me. See, you are serenity, and I swear I never thought I'd be falling for you so easily. 'Cause see, baby, you are so easy to love. Peace.
Yes, that felt like the truth right there. That wasn't nothing but the truth. Okay, anyway. So, listen, we're gonna come back and gonna give you a calendar of events. And then I think I'm gonna do some cooking. I don't know. Chef Carlos got here a little late. Georgia Avenue could be a mess, so I might be just doing some ramen today. Might just warm that up in the microwave, put some hot sauce on it, and that may be it today. But I'm gonna give you a calendar of events, and we'll be right back. This is 36 Nation Radio.
Come on, hustle, 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 hustle. Get your head in the game. Come on.
Are you setting the right example for your kids?
Are you even trying? The ball's down there. What are you doing? You need to get some confidence.
Come on, hustle up, get up there.
Reviewing last year, ad revenue has declined 15%.
Come on, get your head on straight.
Before your child's next game, ask yourself, how would you like it if they copied your behavior?
There are many ways which we can improve.
That's for sure. You need to get some confidence.
Positive Coaching Alliance has valuable tips and tools to help our kids perform their best while keeping sports enjoyable for everyone. Their development zone is a great resource for parents like us. Positive Coaching Alliance, creating better athletes, better people. Learn more at positivecoach.org/Fox Sports.
It's about respect. Respect for our teammates, respect for our fans, and respect for our game.
It doesn't matter who you are or where you're from. On this team, we're a family.
Racist, sexist, and homophobic language have no place on our team.
We pledge to make our locker room a safe place for everyone.
No matter your race, religion, or whether you are straight or gay, if you can play, you can play.
It's Sean Parker here, and whenever I want some good food in nice-sized portions, not bird-sized food, but big boy portions, I look no further than the Crystal City Sports Pub. Now, if you just stayed on the original first story of the restaurant, you'd be more than happy with the pool tables and the aforementioned good food, but then they went and added a grand second story with, check this out, 6 37-inch LCDs, 2 8-foot projection screen TVs, and a 10-foot projection screen TV, and as a cherry on the top, a state-of-the-art sound booth. They're open 365 days a year, and they are waiting for you. The Crystal City Sports Pub, 529 23rd Street South in Arlington, Virginia. Call them at 703-521-8215 or visit them on the web at ccsportspub.com.
Come on, hustle, 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 hustle. Get your head in the game. Come on.
Are you setting the right example for your kids?
Are you even trying? The ball's down there. What are you doing? You need to get some confidence.
Come on, hustle up, get up there.
Reviewing last year, ad revenue has declined 15%.
Come on, get your head on straight.
Before your child's next game, ask yourself, how would you like it if they copied your behavior?
There are many ways which we can improve.
That's for sure.
All right, we're here with the calendar of events, things that you can get into this weekend. Do not miss the All Things Go Fall Classic. It's at Union Market, and of course, Union Market is one of the coolest spots in D.C., and it's so fitting that the market will host one of this year's coolest festivals. All Things Go Fall Classic stretches across 3 days, so it's Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. It's going to feature performances, live music, Young Thug is going to be there, and many more. The festival will also showcase delicious local eats and offers a great VIP experience. To get the VIP experience, of course, you have to buy tickets. Starts at 4 p.m. on Friday, so you can go right after you get out of work. Y'all know y'all leave work early, around 2:30 anyway on Fridays, especially government workers. So go there. Union Market, of course, is at 1309 5th Street, and that is in Northeast. Then we've got the Pub Dread. The Pub Dread from the same group that bought you the Game of Thrones pop-up bar. I don't know if some of you went to that. Game of Thrones is not really my thing, but I had some friends that did go to this. And they also bought Miracle on 7th Street. Now they're talking about this Pub Dread. It's a spooky way to savor drinks this Halloween season. Different themed rooms, including a haunted forest, a parlor filled with creepy dolls, and a whole bunch of other creepy stuff while you're drinking. Sounds amazing, doesn't it? Yes. Yes, Jacob will be there. I won't. Which one of these is not like the other? So drinks will use fall ingredients like apple cider and pumpkin, as well as candy and even Twizzler soda. Twizzler soda sounds like diabetic coma. That's exactly what that sounds like. So that is also on Friday and Saturday, starting at 5 p.m., goes until 1:30 a.m. So plenty of time for you to Uber home. And that is at 1839 7th Street Northwest. And you can go to pubdread.com for more information. Then, of course, as we know, the Taste of DC still here, featuring everything from local restaurants and breweries, donut shops, a whole bunch of different food trucks, everything. And it's on the festival grounds at RFK. So make sure you stop by there. It's a 2-day festival and is considered the Mid-Atlantic region's premier culinary cultural festival. You can expect more than 65 restaurants to be on hand. So it's a great opportunity to taste test a bunch of different restaurants in one place. In addition, they will have a wine walk in a beer garden. See, if you drink beer, you got to just stay in one area. You can't be walking. But if you sip on some wine, you're able to still walk. That's why it's a wine walk, beer garden. Okay. That is at the festival grounds at RFK, 2400 East Capitol Street, Southeast in Washington, D.C. And that is from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And tasteofdc.com would have more information. All right. That's enough for y'all to do. And some of y'all need to stay home, clean your house, study, and do some stuff. So don't do something every day this week. We're going to go to commercial, and The Truth is back with a second performance. This is 36 Nation Radio. We'll be right back.
Thank you for the happy birthday. This is really a big surprise. Thank you to my best friend and everything traveling here. So, you know how it's that first time you like fell for someone and you never expected to fall for someone. You know, you like tricked into all of it, you know? Fell into it. And you feel like never thought I'd be falling for you so easily. You said never thought I'd be falling for you so easily. See, you are so easy like Sunday morning. Simple like morning stretches, easing the night's tension. See, you are the magnitude of happiness taken for granted. No wonder why I was still wishing. But see, luckily the past didn't realize its blessing. Didn't see the precious gift that God had concealed in you. See, you are so beautifully packaged up. Give to me that I will take my time unwrapping, because I want to explore all of you. See, I want your sweet nectar, your morning dew. I want your venom and your ailments too. See, I want to be your armor. Let me take on whatever pierces you so that never pierces you again. See, I take on this challenge because you are so easy, like balance, the perfect 69, the way they also level-headed. See, whatever is on your brain, I get it.
Yes, I do.
When no one else gets it. See, that was a double header.
All right. Where was that event?
That was the Nuyorican Cafe in New York.
Okay. How many people were there? Sound like it was a
it was a packed house. They that's one of the most famous cafes for spoken word in New York.
Wow.
So it was hard to get in. People got rejected because, I mean, they were like, it was just ridiculous.
But not you, because you went up there and told the truth. So let's go to it again. So live again in 36 Nation studio right here, The Truth.
Situation minus lie plus fact times reason equals me. I spit truth, discombobulate and speak with frequency. Frequently, I'm the victim of slander, diminishing truth's worth. Finally found a real nigga, but couldn't deal with it because truth hurts. See, I am a Apollo with an Excalibur, a character that exceeds my caliber, a born sinner that can save souls by removing sticks from stones, showing that my words can hurt worse than them. See, the venom that is used to kill will be the same poison I use to heal you with. See, poetry is my story, but without the throne and glory, I King Arthured it, created and conquered it, martyr of truth so religiously I fought for it, murdering ink ever since I figured that Jah ruled. A gift given that I can't wait to show off for him. Relinquishing my evils into this inkwell is my sacrificial offering. See, my poetry is a beautifully written composition to the ears of a sound mind. Music to a lost soul, it's a healing art. For the only rhythm I seek to speak to is the beat of your heart. So either way, my acapella is instrumental in healing your scars. Imprint my spirit into your intellect until you swoon, serenading your forbidden fruit like an iTunes. If art was war, then wordsmiths I goon until my wrists get loose. With due time on my side, I'm never thirsty. I got my minutes made, it's like I'm Tupac with the juice. Standing on the roof, but I'm no pushover. I stay grounded like a heavyweight, then turn around and defy gravity when I levitate. Amazing is the outcome when I meditate. Inhale until spoken words exhale, I self-medicate. There is no subject I can't predicate, whether filtered or unedited. I make you respect it like it's etiquette. Value morals until morals increase in volume. You're gonna need a cranium that's soundproof in order to turn down what I've soundproofed. No matter how hard you try, you can steer away, but you can't get around truth, because 51 out of 50, that 360 gonna hit you quickly, because that Ken Karma is more than 100 proof. It's a solution that's forever clear. A shot that is hard to swallow, a burn that will forever pierce your soul. And once you wake up from that knockout, trust me, it'll make a nigga wanna stay woke. See, truth has always been a prophecy foretold, allowing me to be so far ahead of my time that I admire my future in retrospect. For years I've been grinning at days like this, and no one ever knew what I was smiling at. See, I gotta let my pen swim submarine deep in oceans, because if I let it run trains on your tracks, it's gonna make you wonder, yo, how she get away with murder with local motives? See, passion is a magic potion. Conviction reinforces the spell you're under. Let every illusion of figurative language elude you to the truth, and she'll believe everything my pen tell her. Like voila, magic, pen and teller. See, there is a reason this night shined. The stars were aligned so that every mountain would be conquered by a goat. I mean, the only way to top a cap is to remove him. However, your fear of this sign only lets you see the world in horoscopes. If you want to be illuminated, then put your eye in a diamond. For free is a mason whose trade is in building with units of natural and artificial product, so solid that they call it a rock. Let them be leaders. New World Order will portray them as Jehovah and Jesus, while both the king and prince, who were both witnesses, both died due to drug incidents. Scary how deep the truth can get in a world that is so photogenic. The truth does more than paint the picture. The creator has allowed me to give the photo synthesis. Therefore, I must live and die by my Excalibur, for I am fighting a war to show the magnitude in which truth exists. Peace, y'all. Thank you so much.
Yeah. All right, all right. Listen, in keeping, that was amazing. You are super, super talented.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I'm a fan. I'm gonna read this book. I've got a long ride tomorrow. I'm going out of town, so I'm gonna try to get through this whole thing. Yeah, is it disturbing though? Like, should I take a break, or is it like, is it the kind of thing
no, it's
okay?
No, you should be good.
The picture on the front, there's a little blood and situation.
Yeah, that's the good and bad me. It represents the good and the bad of myself. My pen is my sword.
Okay.
So my pen is my Excalibur.
All right. Understood. Listen, in keeping with the 3-6 Nation theme that has evolved here today, which is spoken word, we're going to come back with Ivan Inspired, and Ivan's going to do his thing, but it's a little more directly about our community. And so in 30 seconds, the next voice that you hear will be Ivan's. We'll be right back. 3-6 Nation Radio.
It has been a hell of an 8 months. We have had Las Vegas, Charlottesville. There are white supremacists walking our streets. Literal Nazis are killing people. We have had healthcare attacked again and again. We have had communities torn apart. We have had St. Louis, gun control, North Korea, Russia. I look at my friends. I have spoken to my friends all across the nation. I have spoken to my friends in Anacostia, in Washington, D.C. I have spoken to my friends in Oakland, in California. And the common message is, when will this end? It will end with us. This is our responsibility. Someone asked me, can we take a break? Are we done yet? I am not tired. In the words of John Paul Jones, I have not yet begun to fight. This is what matters. This is all that matters. This is our lives. This is our nation. This is why we are. We fight for the pursuit of liberty and justice and equality. And if you are not for that, you are not American. We will band together and fight for that. And I am not intimidated. I am not dissuaded. I am ready for the next year and the next 5 years and the next 10 years. I'm not tired and I'm not going away. And I want you to join me. If you want to know what I'm doing, if you want to join me and figure out what's going on, email me, ivanedwarddc@gmail.com. There's a lot of things that are happening right now in DC, right across the country. You can get involved. You can join up. There are a lot of local groups, no matter where you are, doing things that can get you involved to help take responsibility for your community and help fix it and put it back together. Monica, thank you.
Thank you. Put your hands together for Ivan. All right. Ivan always keeps us grounded and keeps us knowing what's going on in the community. Every time Ivan's done, I just want to sign a petition, make a sign, and go just marching somewhere. Just like, hell no, we won't go. Well, I don't know what I'd say, but
no justice,
no peace. Right. So get involved. That's the main thing. If you are, and that's for anything, people. If there's something that you don't like, you got to take a stand and get involved and make a change and facilitate that change. Listen, we're almost out of time. This has been a packed show. It's been a very talented show, and I wasn't the talent. The people in the room helped me make this show today, including Jacob, the fabulous engineer. Hi, Jacob. But I did want to say that, the seat next to me is empty. Sean was supposed to send me something, but he's running around, and the reason is because this was supposed to be Sean's last show. Sean has moved on. He will be leaving the area. He got a dream job, a job that we talked about when we started the show, and we talked about things that we wanted to do and how this could be a platform for that or just get us in the right mindset. So we were doing this for the community to spotlight things that were going on good in our community. That was our main purpose, but also to force ourselves to do something different than just our daily jobs. And it worked out for my brother. I cannot say yet because the ink isn't dry on the contract. Well, that's not. He does have a definite contract, but he's not allowed to announce it. But what I can say, and I pushed him to this because I was like, man, I can't tell people you just moving and like you just going government job. Sean, everyone knows that Sean had a fabulous voice, has a fabulous voice. It is made for radio, it's made for voiceovers, and it's also made for professional game announcing. So Sean is going to be the game day announcer for a professional sports team. I can't say which team, what organization yet. NBA. Sorry, Sean. Sorry, but I can't say what team. But I am super, super excited for him, and it's a dream come true. So put your hands together for Sean. Sean, I love you, and my voice just cracked. I'm gonna see you soon. This is 3-6 Nation Radio. For Monica Livingston and Sean Parker, we're out.